Hey, I'm Janelle. This is toDIYfor. So if you're new to my channel, and you might not know, I make DIYs every single Wednesday. So subscribe if you're new and if you love DIYs. You know, I do a lot of different variety of DIYs, a lot of decor. Sometimes I'm using power tools. But this week I am doing a dollar store DIY because I love a good dollar store DIY because, well, I'm cheap. So, blanket ladders, they've been in style now for a couple of years and I've actually never owned one. But if you've always wanted to own one and you just didn't have the money for it, you can make one out of a few things that you can get from the dollar store. And that's what I'm gonna show you today. Let's get into it. Okay, so a few things you're gonna need, a handsaw, some scissors, some rope, a measuring tape. But we'll put that all aside. What you do need to get from the dollar store are these bamboo sticks. So they're $1.50 a piece, steal of a deal, get 3 of them. They're 6 feet tall and we're gonna use 2 for the sides of the ladder and of course 1 in the center we're gonna cut so we can have some rungs. So I split my pole into 3 2-foot pieces. You can do whatever you like. And this is really easy to saw through with a handsaw because bamboo is hollow. Next, you're just gonna wanna lay out where you want all of your rods to go. And I spaced mine out evenly, so that meant every 18 inches I had a rod. And then I took those small rods and I marked 2 inches on the ends of each of them. So sorry, this is a little off camera, but what I'm doing here is drilling pilot holes through these bamboo rods, and you're gonna do that all the way through on both ends of all those 3 shorter rods. Then you're also going to drill pilot holes at the 18-inch mark on the 2 longer poles, and I would suggest doing these side by side just so those are exactly lined up. Now I did a really small pilot hole because I originally thought I was just gonna nail through this. That didn't work, it was going crooked, so I decided to do it with screws. Now I think going back, I probably should have put larger pilot holes in. This bamboo is quite fragile, and as you can see in a few moments, I accidentally crack it. But the pilot holes are really great because it ensures that you're going to have everything lined up perfectly. Yeah, there's the crack. But you just wanna do this really slowly, really easily. I found that if you drill through the first little rod, just enough to have a little piece poking out, you can then line it up with the hole in the longer 2 poles and get it in the exact right spot. So now we're gonna cover this all up and essentially make it look like this has just been held together by rope. So get whatever cord you want and you're gonna wrap it around like I'm doing here. I hot glued it to start it and then I'm going to hot glue it to end it as well. And I think it just completes the look and makes it look a whole lot fancier, but the screws make sure that this thing is strong. So I use this outside as a little bit of a blanket ladder, but also to add some decor to my patio. You can do whatever you like, but if you see, I've pulled it away from the wall a little bit there and it almost creates a shelf there for my plants. I've got these little lanterns that I picked up at the dollar store. This thing is 100% styled with dollar store items. So style it however you like, and that's all there is to it. All right, so it's just that easy and just that cheap as well. It kind of really has a cool boho vibe to it. And I'm using this out on my patio. This is actually a great piece for patios. I would suggest for people who have a very small space but want to have some sort of garden or greenery, you can easily make this ladder and then just hang a ton of plants off of it. You can have yourself a herb garden or just a bunch of flowers with those little S-hooks, or simply by, you know, hanging the pots with like a macrame type hanger. So awesome. Loving this DIY and how cheap it is. Let me know what you thought of the DIY. Of course, leave it down in the comments below. Give the video a thumbs up. If you're new, again, please subscribe to my channel. Put out a video every single Wednesday, and if you make it, send it to me. I want to see your DIYs. You can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Janelle Steeper. Tag me in those photos so I can check out your DIYs, and I'll chat with you next Wednesday. Cheers.